This is Jeffrey T. Fertiller. Welcome back to our YouTube channel, Service Management Leadership. We are in the second video in our series on best practices for request fulfillment process. And I want to talk about the organizing of many types of requests. If we think about it, our request fulfillment process has so many types of requests that come into IT. These range from end user move in, add, change, basically onboarding. When we onboard a new employee, we worry about upgrading a laptop, adding the access, permissions, all that sort of thing. Our request fulfillment or service request also discusses our work requests for our businesses, our business applications. We also care about technical requests. We care about all that stuff. And depending on the nature and the type of the request, each is handled differently. That's why having a standardized approach for this process, hence our process, right, allows us to handle all of these requests in a very consistent manner. And that's what we want. So if for our service delivery teams, we have expectations. We have expectations on, especially through service level agreements, expectations on when and how this service request is going to be fulfilled or even addressed. And so we have those expectations that we can pass on to the business or a vendor or whoever it is. Also, what this does is allows us to know exactly beforehand which support group, which service delivery team is going to fulfill this request. That's such a huge thing because companies and organizations that don't have request fulfillment formalized, they struggle with who does what on which type of request. So when we think about the requesters, once again, the expectations are known. So if somebody orders from your service request menu, they order the onboarding for a new laptop, there is a service level and expectation of when that'll come. That's great, isn't it? Only in these worlds of IT, without the service request, do we order anything without knowing when we can have it delivered. Can you imagine checking the box and going through your checkout process through Amazon, adding it to your cart, paying for it, and then Amazon giving you, well, we just don't know when that'll be showing up at your door. I know sometimes that does happen. But adding the service request fulfillment process, it allows us to standardize this and set expectations. Also, from an IT point of view, it avoids somebody coming up to them and having a request. I call those ad hoc requests in the break room, lunchroom, bathroom, at their desk, phone calls, which are disruptive to your IT service. I have many videos on this one topic and I want to just touch on it. If your level 2 and level 3 groups, your analysts, are the ones that are doing your service delivery, they are much more expensive than your service desk, obviously, right? So when somebody taps them on the shoulder or goes over to them and has a request that is not formalized through an organized way, it's disruptive. It's disruptive to how much they're able to perform in a given time. And so the ability to organize these many type of requests and to produce metrics, to produce context for these is huge. We'll have many videos on this coming up in our series, and I just want to touch base about using this service catalog, this request fulfillment process to be able to organize all these type of requests and setting those expectations. This is Jeffrey T. Fertiller. Thank you for joining us on our YouTube channel. Please like or share the video, subscribe to our channel, leave me feedback below, or feel free to connect with me on LinkedIn. And I hope you have a great, great day. Bye.